Grinding was the predominant way to remove lines. But over the years, there were some contractors that did a poor job of grinding, or poor job of line removal. They grooved the roads and basically damaged the road. The state looked at water blasting as a way to get the lines off the road and minimize damage. So that is what got us into the first water blaster. Production is great. The fact that the water blaster leaves the road clean is really great. And our guys they're off the road, it's dust free, they're in the truck, they're safe. All these are good things.
Obviously, each time we work for a government entity or another contractor, somebody walks up and goes, wow, I didn't know it would do that, will it do this? Yep. And so for that reason, you're right, we tried, that's one of the reasons why we try to use it whenever we can, and it's been a great experience. Well, we've been watching the water blasters since they first came out a number of years ago, and we've always thought it was a great idea, but we were waiting for a machine that would work more than it would be in the shop, and you guys made the leap, and we haven't seen another one yet that has made the leap, which is good. So for us, because it reinforces our purchase. So and we're glad that we did.
At first, because being a new concept, everybody was skeptical about using us and using the new technology. But once we'd done the first 2 or 3 jobs, most of the authorities insist on the water blasting compared to the grinding we used to do. And the finish we leave, just a brilliant finish on most services. So everyone's been happy there. When we first heard about the Stripe Hog, we thought, no, it's just another gimmick again. We thought he couldn't do what he does. So we thought, well, we'll get Florida, have a bit of a holiday if it doesn't work out. And once we've seen the thing in operation, we virtually put a deposit on it straight away, brought it back home, and we've never looked back ever since. It's done a tremendous job for us.
Some of the things that we think make the Stripe Hog more versatile than a grinding truck is, with the grinding truck you're limited to pretty much removing pavement markings, and then the surface damage that you get with that, versus with a Stripe Hog you've got more opportunities to put it to work. For example, your airfield's doing rubber removal, there's not a grinder truck out there that'll do that. Your finished product, when you're taking up, get people very excited. We've gotten lots and lots of responses from the DOTDs that are tired of seeing the trenches dug in the ground by people that really don't know how to use these trucks. And then even if you do, they are limited because of their mechanical process for taking it up. Grinders are dying, and water blasting, water removal is the leading edge, and that's pretty much why we chose to go with it. It's the way of the future. These grinding trucks are getting spec'd out of more and more states, and for a few years they tried changing the names and calling them flail removal trucks, but you know, they still are what they are, and they still do what they always have done, and it puts a very aggressive damage, and a lot of times it's very conflicting for a motorist. They can still see exactly where the old line was. Whereas with the Stripe Hog, with just a few days of regular traffic on it, it's back to being just as dirty as other surfaces, and you can't tell where it was. So we're getting great response from that.